Very accurate satellites in space indicated over here. Key, what's going on over here, and your satellites listed over here in space. $1 billion magnetometer. So, reading your magnet environment right here. And there's an awful lot more going on behind you is in front of you. Yeah. And the quake's pretty good. We're having sixes every day, multiple fives. Kind of like this guy right here deduced 2, 3 years ago that this would happen. So eventually we'll be up to this. Well, now we're up to this. It didn't take that long. We're that close. These things that have grabbed us and turned us on our side, called planets and suns, are close. Obviously. This has been getting a little bit more pronounced every day. Just a little bit more than yesterday. Kind of like everything else. It's almost like your government's on a script. Like I told you, like I warned you. I warned you very specifically about what players were going to be on the field, how it was going to go down. Those videos are still up. If you go oldest first, you'll see it. I'm not going to reshare them. I already explained this in depth. I even told you when the Queen was dead before anybody else did. Remember that? Yeah. Kind of freaked everybody out. Told you when we'd go into lockdown. Trump was president the very day. Told you when Wendy's was going to have a problem getting beef. He was going to start seeing problems in your grocery stores. Well, here we are a couple years later. And those problems are getting worse. Wonder why. I'm just an idiot, right? Mid-October, your globe's on fire, mostly East Coast and Midwest out here. South going on pretty good. Has been all summer down there in Louisiana. What's burning in the swamps? Probably the same thing that's burning in the Russian tundra up in here. And fucking all over Asia and India and fucking Saudi Arabia over here on fire. All the way up into the Swiss Alps on fire. They've been evacuating people all through Spain all summer. All these islands on fire because they're piezoelectric points on Earth. All these crazy storms don't go away. We've spoken about this. I've seen that movie. Perfect storm. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. But these don't move very much, do they? Because their magnetic influences on our planet being pushed through the atmosphere from the ionosphere. This is the reason your shooting's spiking. Our planet tilted. We're rolling like this towards the ecliptic, making the sky roll. Orion rises about midnight, flat on his back like a fucking drunk. Almost like Lee trying to make the moon stop rolling. It's nuts, people. And if you choose to keep your eyes closed, maybe open on this screen, you won't see it. Unless you go out hell outside and look at it for yourself. Put it down a minute. Go out and look. You'll see this isn't an argument of who's right and who's wrong. It's an argument over truth and lie. All you got to do is open your eyes, and you'll see the truth. Your planet laid down on its side, and the sky's rolling where it never has. We set time itself to the moon, rising wax and setting wax. It's no longer doing that. People ask me all the time, what day is this going to happen? Tens of thousands of people around the globe, sometimes hundreds of thousands of people a day. It's already happened. The mark of the beast has taken the number, hundreds of millions. Just in the last month, hundreds of thousands have died from quakes. If it hadn't happened in your backyard, don't worry. Be patient. It will. In Damascus, Syria, this entire region is fucked today. They've already been importing the people to cause disruption. New York City, New York, Governor of New York declaring emergency over here, intent to do harm on Americans, etc., etc. Riots going on in the flooded city of New York. What day? I can tell you what season. You're uncomfortable with the truth? I could be sitting around making beautiful things all day, every day, selling them where I want to, making my money when I need it. Not really worried about it. Nice little calligraphy sets. I have quite a variety of things I can make. Reality's a little bit stranger. Fiction. Come to find out, these fuckers. That was 1748 birds in every animal. Kind of like these guys. And they drew it in an unchanging manner. Physics. It'll look like that until the day everything blinks out. That right there is a giraffe. That there's a planet. That there's the sun, a little dinky cobra with a comical hat. Kind of like these guys had seen before, all on top. And that there, my friends, is the sun holding a planet. Because that's how we were depicting it. Sun holding the planet. This is not a ball game. 1, 2, 3 suns. This isn't a ball game. It's not a ball. This is the angry red brother right here depicted. Over here on the left where it's broken is the feathered serpent. Ra, the blue Kachina. All these Mesoamerican temples are red and blue. That's the planet that's usually on his fucking head. That's the planet that's usually on his head. There's been an awful concerted effort for you to realize, not to realize that this is the same language all over the globe. It's just more technically done, obviously. The Mesoamerican version much pretty, much more attractive. They give them feathered solar plumes instead of these little plumes. Same language, same message. You live in a three-sun system. There's only two possible ways to raise your human frequency to this insanity. That would be either to speed up significantly the actual speed of light or compress the ionosphere closer to the Earth, because this is a bounce track. The smaller, the faster. It's simple physics. It's not guesswork, for God's sake. Can you not see front and back where you're getting pressure? Why are you getting pressure all of a sudden on the back? Charge buildup. It's completely insanity coming from behind with IMF. All blue. All blue. Blue means interplanetary magnetic field line belonging to a fucking sun. I didn't make up the damn rules. They're right there. Go figure. I just understand how to read this model. It's really simple, actually. Do your homework and you can read it too. You ever been to Homebrew's channel? This guy does real good research. He gives the same information I've got without no cussing. I suggest you go over here if you don't like my language. A lot of people don't like me and I really don't care. This guy here, he wanted to know what we had come across personally. So bad that he flew cross country to come out and see. And this is a result of what he found. The secret is out for all to see. He isn't going to lie for me. John's not that kind of guy. He isn't going to tilt his camera to make it look like the moon's doing a cartwheel when it isn't. It's not his style. Only government paid trolls would do something like that. Trying to make you see that it's not doing that without going and looking. But if you went and looked, you'd know for damn sure John ain't tilting his camera. Like I showed in The Truth of Grifting, Crater laid this out. This isn't mine. We've been barely skimping on by the skin of our teeth, but we end up where we need to be when we need to be there. We've discovered amazing temple complex in the middle of Michigan that ain't supposed to be there. Is it just a coincidence that just the center of it happened to be in Jessica's backyard? Who's been on our chat for years? No. Creator said it was going to happen, and it's happening, despite their best efforts. You can all go to hell, man. This is happening, like it or not, like me or not. I don't really care. If you get yourself on the freaking magnet chain and start being the steward you were created to be, I got a different attitude about you. Until then, you're wasting my time. If you're not going over here oldest first, you're wasting your time. Because I'm not going to sit here and spoon feed you. I already have. I give you my homework. I show you the models. I show you what these little keys mean in definition. I'll walk you through it. John does a better job, like I said. Go on over there to Homebrew. Oldest first, either channel. Going to help you out an awful lot. I truly suggest you go over to Homebrew because I'll just cuss you out all day on all these videos. That's just what I do. I got a mouth that just comes straight from my heart. I ain't got no filter on it. Fuck y'all. Add your fucking magnet to the chain, man. Yeah, sometimes my laugh comes through. I don't mean to. I want to sound mean. Sometimes it's easier than others. Happy fucking Friday the 13th. Oh, yeah.